Welcome to the ISJ Leaders in Security podcast. My name is James Thorpe and I'm the Managing Editor of International Security Journal. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a little bit more of a specific look at Harass UK. The business has evolved greatly over the last few years, and in today's session, I'm delighted to be joined by Graham England, who's Managing Director, Chris Day, the Head of Installation, and Kaeti Ryland, who is Head of Service for the company. In our session, we'll be looking a little bit at the perimeter protection solutions the company offers, but also how that journey has evolved. It's been quite a different route and different path for the business over the last few years, and some of the insights that Graham, Chris and Kaeti all share really point to how they've focused on service and providing that effective journey for customers. To give you a bit of a background into what each of the individuals does with Harass UK, I'll talk to you a little bit about their backgrounds now. Graham, having worked his way up through the business over a number of years, brings extensive hands-on experience and a deep understanding of perimeter security products and project delivery to his current role. He's known for his practical, people-focused leadership style and his commitment to quality, safety and building long-term customer relationships, a theme that Harass places quite front and centre now, as you'll hear in our session. Chris is the Head of Installation. As I mentioned, he's progressed through the business from site-based roles and he brings a strong background in project management and team leadership. He is recognised for maintaining a practical, solutions-focused approach that consistently meets customer and compliance requirements. Finally, Kaeti joined the business recently and brings many years of experience in developing and managing service operations within a fast-paced manufacturing sector. She works closely with clients and internal teams to ensure responsive and reliable service delivery while supporting long-term growth. Really hope you enjoyed this conversation. It's quite interesting to learn how Harass UK has really positioned itself in the market, how it's evolved through different changes recently, and also what its focuses are on a customer level now. It's really quite an interesting look at the business's plans and how it's evolving in that sense. So I hope you enjoy the session, and we'll jump right in now. Graham, Chris, Kaeti, thank you for joining me today on our conversation. I was going to start by just asking how you all are. The sun's out and things are looking a little bit brighter in the UK now. But yeah, just want to really just start by hearing from you a little bit about yourselves and before we get into the further discussion.
Morning, James. Yeah, weather's changing and it's all good in Doncaster. The sun's out this morning.
Fantastic. And Kaeti, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Nice to meet you. Likewise.
Chris, how are you as well? Good to meet you.
Yeah, good, thank you. How are you, all right?
Yeah, all good. Looking forward to diving into this session, really, finding out a bit about your journey. Obviously, we're chatting off camera before, and Graham, I'll come to you to start this conversation a little bit, because I want to start by hearing about the recent story and some of the points you talked about then. Obviously, Harass UK is described as new and improved largest perimeter protection company in the UK, and I want to find out a little bit about what this means in real terms when you apply that to customer experience and looking at some of those points we were talking about before.
Over the last 12 months, Heras UK, we've implemented many changes. Probably the largest of that was the consolidation of the premises, which has allowed us to move the service desk from Manchester over to head office in Doncaster. Meaning that we then have all the separate units in the business working together, collaborating together, from design, install, HR, finance, service, all in one office. It's also allowed us to invest in new premises in Doncaster, a new warehouse, which is allowing us to house and store the electrical and the mechanical goods all in one place.
Yeah.
Also allows us to kind of build up for a customer experience. We can build their solution inside the premises itself and kind of let them come and test and see exactly what they're getting. That journey's also allowed us to build a new management team in the UK, which has got a lot of experience in it, and then it's also got some new people to the industry in it, which is allowing them to bring with them some new, better ways of working, ideas, implement some new systems.
Yeah, fantastic.
It really allowed us to kind of get Heras really joint up in the UK for the customer experience.
No, that's really good to hear. And obviously you used the word journey there, just as an add-on to that. When we were chatting before, you talk about how there's obviously been that change in that front. I mean, with you joining the business as well, how have you seen, how has it been, in terms of that journey itself? Do you feel like you've kind of got a lot of pieces aligned now? Now you have that management working in those roles as well?
Yeah, I think we've got a very joined up management team now, linking quite well. You've got install working with service, we've got the design team more embedded now on the installation side of the business. So we've got a lot more collaboration between the different teams.
Yeah.
So there's no silos, so everything's extremely joint up, and the guys makes a huge difference having the team all in one building, mainly all in one office, or only the next office along.
Yeah.
So instead of being on teams trying to solve out design issues or on calls, they can actually sit together as a team.
Yeah, that's good. It's nice for culture, that. It's an important part of it. Chris, I want to come to you on that point as well. We look at the UK market particularly. I think a misconception, one of the points we've raised before, is that you as a business only provide temporary fencing. I want you to just clarify, in the UK market with Harass UK permanent protection, you position yourself quite strongly in the market. Can you just highlight some of the business strengths, please, on that front?
Yeah, as Graham's just alluded to, we've had a bit of a change the last 12 months, and it's really enabled us to focus on being a solution provider. So it's delivering not necessarily what the customer believes that they need.
Yeah.
We can advise them on what will solve their problem. So it may be a change in material of what, again, they believe they need to what actually will solve it. From designing it at an early stage to executing it via the installation team. And like Graham says, we work with service, so the aftercare. So yeah, it's really enabled us to focus on some of the really key customers out there and offer the full solution.
I was going to say, do you think that's what differentiates between the kind of the idea of having a product and having a solution, is having that aftercare and that support throughout? Do you think that's what makes it a solution in that sense?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there is multiple products on the markets. So yeah, it's about the knowledge and the expertise and the experience in just in clicking the pieces together that it will create the solution that's needed and obviously the protection that the customer wants.
Yeah, fantastic. And obviously, as we look at that full solution end-to-end side of it, just sticking with you here, Chris, I mean, can you tell us a little bit about the actual products you do supply and install, as well as the Harass products as well?
Yeah, I mean, we offer, supply and install a variety of products, from the sliding gates. I mean, I'm going to be biased. Heras has got the best sliding gate on the market. I'm assuming I'm allowed to say that. But yeah, we'll do the bifolding gates, the bollards. We will do the full solution. So from the demarcation security rated fencing to the pedestrian gates, we offer end to end. There's not any product or scenario we can't conquer.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, obviously with the landscape changing so fast as well, I guess you're probably seeing quite a range of different requirements on sites and different threats which are keeping you guys on your toes in terms of what you want to keep offering to the market as well. So, Kaeti, I mean, on the back of what some of Graham's comments earlier as well, I mean, we mentioned about consolidating the premises and how it's allowed you to create that a little bit more unity, I think, as a team, but also that service desk within the head office in Doncaster. What do you see when we look at this idea of bringing benefits to customers? Where do you see those directly in your role, where you sit in the business?
I think, as Graham said, we've got better control now. Now we've got a full team positioned in Doncaster with finance, HR, the design and the installation. It's a fresh team for service, which I've taken over. So they're striving to improve now the customer experience. That we've got quicker call handling. We've got faster scheduling. We're reducing the delays in resolving faults and service requests. So we've got full control of that. We've now set up dedicated single points of contact with customers from the service desk. And we're building strong relationships now with customers, and we've got clear communication with them as well. The other thing is it's improved the coordination with the engineers with regards to the availability, the location that we've got across the UK, and the skill set with parts, equipment, and we can organise these more efficiently.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, I think when we look outside even, our own industry and sectors, service is always key to having a full customer experience. I mean, just sticking with those ideas you shared then, Kaeti, what are the advantages of having a maintenance contract for your entrance control equipment, for example?
Well, a maintenance contract ensures faults are prioritised, engineers respond quickly. Issues are prevented before they occur. Safety features are tested regularly, and with the risk, accidents are minimised. Compliance and safety standards are upheld. For the customer, there are fewer surprises with expenses, which means your investment is protected longer.
Katie, obviously, just as a final point from you, the UK-wide coverage your team provides and the range of equipment you're able to service from repair is obviously kind of a key point we're looking at on this. But can you just give us a bit of an overview of what that looks like as well, please?
From our side, we deliver fast response times because we've got coverage across England, Scotland and Wales. We've actually got a growing team of engineers now, and they're located strategically across the UK, and they're coordinated now, as I say, with the new service desk here in Doncaster. So that's the benefit that we have actually got at Heras.
Yeah.
Most importantly, our expertise is not limited to Heras manufactured equipment. This means customers don't need multiple service providers for different brands of systems. Whether we install the equipment or not, Heras have the technical capability to diagnose faults, source parts or restore performance efficiency.
Fantastic. And Graham, coming full circle in this conversation and looking at some of these ideas, and Chris, this might be something you want to add to as well. I mean, what would you say differentiates your permanent solutions from your competitors, if you were going to kind of summarise it for us?
Well, that's a good question, James. The other thing that differentiates us from some of the competition as well is the fact that obviously we're part of a wider group, and the group itself is the largest perimeter protection company across Europe and the Nordics. So from all the different countries, etc., they've built good relationships up with numerous suppliers over the years. A lot of them suppliers are UK based. So we're one of the few companies that have good relationships with them. A lot of companies in the industry. So no matter what the specification is, it could be on a data centre, it could be on a nuclear site, it could be on a police station. We can supply and install a lot of other suppliers' equipment. So, and then the other thing I think that differentiates us from the others as well is there's a lot of people like myself. I've been here for 29 years. There's a lot of guys still in the business with a lot of industry knowledge. There's a lot of good people work at Heras, and there's a lot of know-how, and the guys know what solutions required. And the same with the technical support side. Even for the technical support guys can support on the installation and the service side. So there's a lot of knowledge in the business in the UK that a lot of our competition just doesn't have.
Fair enough. Chris, is there anything you want to add to that yourself from your side?
No, I agree with what Graham said. We're very good at receiving an inquiry and walking it through the Heras business, and it hits all the right departments, as Graham mentioned, with some people who've got some years of experience and knowledge. So it's become a lot easier for us to, like I said, walk it through the business until we execute it at the end. Yeah,
fantastic. And finally, Katie, is there any insights you want to share on that front, from where you see the business growing in that front?
Like I say, I think just getting the message out there, to customers that everything's new, everything's we've got a fresh team, we've got new eyes over the business now. We're growing. Yeah. In the UK, we've got a great team sat behind this business that changing processes, systems, and we're here. And we're just getting that message out there.
Fantastic.
It's a real mix across the business. You've got the experience, and then you've got a lot of new people like yourself bringing fresh ideas, different ways of working. Yeah. And then you've got, just say, communication with the customers has got a lot better. Yeah. Over the last few months.
Yeah, and you need that today. You need that diversity of opinion and those different ideas. It really helps when you have that service engagement and that customer experience.
It's what moves you forward, James.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me for today's session. It's been really interesting to learn a little bit about your journey, and thanks for sharing your insights, guys.
Thank you very much, James. Thank you.
James.